MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a 3-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're 1 win away from moving on as opposed to 1 loss from packing it up and heading home.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2021 Minnesota Twins.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, Matty, they have to be very happy with Greg Bird right now. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Marcus Stroman will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Stroman, also known as Stroh at times, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Designated hitter, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's 2 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Blackman is under it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Played on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. In his career against this starting pitcher, he's got a batting average of over 350. That's not ridiculous, but it does mean he's had some really good at-bats against him in the past. So we'll see if he continues to see the ball well against this pitcher in this one.
Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, left fielder, Charlie.
The next twin up, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Tanaka has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Hit to third. Backhanded. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting third, designated hitter,
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Blackmon leads off first with one away. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And he struck him out.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Drilled to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. Hot shot to third. Gloved by Arenado. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. Still no score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Nolan Arenado. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Hit to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Torres waits on deck. The 3-1. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buxton will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through for a hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. High and deep to center field. Buxton ranging back. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Inciarte hits right-handed pitching very well, makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
3 runs already home here. Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. A fastball that just misses inside.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Inciarte is off at first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 New York. Here's Miguel Sano. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Miguel Sano.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rendon going back on it, and that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano, his second home run of the series, and the Twins are on the board now. It's a 3-1 ball game. That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Batting seventh, second baseman, number 15.
First pitch on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Ramos.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A runner at first with no outs here. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in, Mike Moustakas.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
He's set, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rendon on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. A runner on first with two away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
All right, 3-2 count with two outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Line towards center field. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Popped him up. Moustakas is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Nolan Arenado touches them all. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Standing in, Torres. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-1 New York. Leading off the inning, Charlie Blackmon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. And that one just missed outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Debro, when you come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
0-2.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Blackman, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Another 2-2 offering. Count remains 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Buxton's able to lay off there, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail it 4-1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Ender Inciarte.
Next for New York, Ender Inciarte. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Rosario. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Miguel Sano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Tanaka sets his sights. 1-0 on its way. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
All even now, 2-2. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. Looking up is Contreras. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, and the Twins cut the lead now to a 4-2 score. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The catcher, number 40.
So striding forward now, Wilson Ramos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ramos, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And another foul ball. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. Moustakas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set, and the 3-0 offering. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. In his career, Blackmon owns just over 1,600 base hits over his career. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rendon moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the solo home run. We're through 4. The Yankees 4 and the Twins 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high.
1 ball, no strike.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The designated hitter, Daniel Murphy.
In now is the Yankees DH, Daniel Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly. Station to station with those knocks.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Zach Godley comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Godley.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a. From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1-0 the count. Gregorius on second. Torres at first. 2 out in the inning. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Now the relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Twins 2. Here's Chris Davis now, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. That's wide, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so This has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Is the knuckleball taken for a strike?
1 strike.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Tanaka's ready. 2-2 on its way. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Right fielder number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Standing in, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and a strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, still 8-2. Here's Ender Inciarte. Career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's a .333 hitter.
Ender Inciarte.
Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit in the air to shallow center. Buxton sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Rendon.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. 1-1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Lindor on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Daniel.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. Lindor gonna have to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Miguel Sano will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, number 15. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. The 1-2. Popped him up. Torres calls for it. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 8.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His first homer here in the series, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Twins 4. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit hard. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So striding in, Didi Gregorius. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. High chopper to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. It's the Yankees 8 and the Twins 4. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 2-1.
2-1.
The 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Arenado is under it. 1 out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
Now it will be the Minnesota DH, Chris Davis. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Byron Buxton. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Sierra takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Here's Miguel Sano, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
That's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twins strand a pair. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Into the box now, Torres. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Number 81.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Line to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Ready once again, Greg Bird. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4, he's looking locked in.
Wilson Contreras will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt. Goes to third with it. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 9-4 ball game.
Center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
A 1 pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Now batting, left fielder
Trevor Hildenberger enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
For the Twins, number 39, Trevor Hildenberger.
Anthony Rendon will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Inciarte is off at first with 2 away. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. The 2-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Ramos has got it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Twins 4. Digging in, number 15, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Number 15.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Inciarte is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson.
Now batting,
Ramos.
Wilson Ramos, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
The 3rd baseman, Mike Moustakas now.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Rendon has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. Down go the Twins in order, and that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Back now in the Twin Cities for what remains of this production of baseball on MLB Network. Britt Klazuski comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Nolan Arenado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Stays alive. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And a neck-high fastball that time. Popped him up. Ramos has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. This is line to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Standing in now, Torres.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Gregorius stands at first with 1 out. Here's a high pop-up. Number 15 waits on it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit high. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And the changeup is way low that time. Two out with a man at first.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
To third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. There's a changeup over the outside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And the pitch. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Charlie Blackmon is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. The throw into second. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A runner at second, nobody out. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Byron Buxton.
Jonathan Holder enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Holder, originally from Mississippi, he was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
0-1 count and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Davis, base runner at first with 1 out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Eddie Rosario waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Taken cold, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Twins. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. So the Bronx Bombers take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. Masahiro Tanaka earns the victory on the mound. Marcus Stroman permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.